Good night, Kapaesh.
Good night, Kapaesh.
Good night, Kapaesh. Everybody want to.
We're a little late, y'all.
Good night, Kapaesh. Yes. Don't mind me. Hold on. Hi, welcome to Good Night, Kapaesh. I'm your host of the hour. Good night, Kapaesh. I wish I had one of those.
What?
Me too.
Bill selling a bed type voices. Morgan Freeman. Hi,
You do.
welcome to the story. I'm about to tell you a story of some black folks who made it out of a barbecue with no sauce.
There was raisins in the potato salad.
They came down off of Caucasus Mountain. They seen little brown people dancing around the pit, smelling the cinnamon aroma of seasoning. Matter of fact, okay, ladies and gentlemen, got a question to kick this off. Who invented seasoning?
I don't know.
Who do we think invented?
That's a good question.
Seasoning.
I don't know, and I'm not going to speculate. So let me go ahead and Siri. Who invented seasoning?
Would y'all be mad if they not black?
No, I wouldn't even care.
You wouldn't care. But that person needs to be proud. That person needs.
That's some. I mean.
Yeah, because like we need to have a national. Why we don't have a national seasoning day? We got all these National Daughter Day, Son Day, Mama Day, Kid Day, Wife Day. Take your kids to school today. Boss Day.
We know who
It's been suggested since way back in the day, guys. I don't know.
What is that?
Early humans and then biblical times and all types of shit.
That makes sense. You know what? Makes sense.
We can say the Jews invented seasonings.
Whoa.
Don't mean white Jews.
Whoa.
We're gonna mute that. Take it out.
We can't. It's live.
Cut it. Cut it now.
I didn't say it. How about that? Does that count?
And then she made it worse.
Like, I mean, the Jews that traveled with Jesus. Them people, if they existed, whoever they might be.
They was around barbecuing chicken and somebody said,
And they had some raisins in
They had the barbecue. I think barbecue has been around since probably the beginning of time. I think you probably barbecued before you did anything else.
Been putting meat on over open fly.
Well, imagine they was eating it without the seasoning.
They had the seasoning.
Let her just look it up.
But if you have, I mean, you have to eat it without the seasoning before the seasoning, right?
You had to know this tastes like shit. I need to add something to it.
Yeah.
I was picking the rosemary.
Remember what you said, kick ass, about knowledge of people and how knowledgeable we are, and that nothing's kind of, you know what I'm saying, wasn't put past it. We was already knowledgeable of this, knowledgeable of that. So once we took a hop and it was nasty, somebody like, you know what?
Let me go pick some herbs real quick.
Yeah, it was probably herbs like
they had to go get the rosemary, the mint, the
thyme,
everything.
Right off the tree.
So let's y'all want to go deeper?
No.
Yes.
If we can't understand the season in the beginning of the time, that's like saying we don't understand medicine in the beginning of the time.
Correct. I agree.
Sheesh. If they didn't have medicine to survive, we wouldn't be here now. Because any plague or any 40 days or 40 nights, you know.
Now we getting biblical. Come on,
Not biblical.
mean,
We're talking about seasoning. She said beginning of time. I'm talking about medicine.
So what if it was this way? I'm just gonna be devil's advocate. What if people weren't even eating meat back then?
They weren't.
What if it was just fruits and vegetables, and then the person who put the meat in our diet, came up with the seasoning?
Not the
Because in reality, I can only think of one thing that I eat that I don't see.
What?
Bacon.
Yeah, that's the only
Bacon
thing that
has
you
its
don't
own-
season because it has enough salt in it to preserve.
So that I'm almost under the influence. So is there other pork products too that you really don't have to
No,
season?
because you got to season pork chops.
I don't eat pork
You don't have to.
unless it's bacon.
I mean,
Or
you
do
know,
you have to because to get the flavor.
to get flavor, yeah.
Okay.
But I think you have to season all meat to get flavor. Right? If you go make a burger and don't put no season on it, even at the rest season, right? Even that, you know how we do it. So that I
But
don't.
I think, to be honest, that burger don't need seasoning.
Yes, it does.
No, it don't.
Yes, the hell it
No,
does.
it don't. It really,
So-
it do, but it really, really,
Oh,
really
no, I got
don't.
a good slice of pepper jack cheese on it. The burger don't need seasoning.
But
I need to hold on. I need an argument against that right there because he just
I
kind of proved my point.
Don't agree.
no, I mean,
I
but
need some seasoning on my burger with the cheese on top of it. Ew.
in a sense, the cheese is the seasoning.
No,
It's something that's making the burger taste better.
I need everything seasoned. I can't. Cheese ain't enough.
That's been a smart ass.
Me?
Yeah, because that's like saying I'm just gonna find a loophole because I ain't got seasoning. I'm just gonna call this cheese seasoning. That's just calling. You might want to say cheese as seasoning then.
No,
Cheese
cheese
is
makes
almost,
everything better.
it's
but-
almost like makeup. It's just there to make it better.
I don't disagree on that. I don't dis-
Yes, you do.
No, because
Because you said that to me earlier. That's funny to me that now it.
What did I say earlier?
no, because my argument is so if you don't put seasoning, I think a burger needs seasoning. So yeah, I think all meat needs seasoning except bacon.
I think everything needs seasoning.
Yeah, that might be true.
And makeup should enhance. It shouldn't, but a lot of people
But I know we don't
use
get.
it to change their face. To me, that's weird. I don't know why.
I know we don't get personal, but me personally, I
That's
don't-
totally different. I do think under the influence that when you go to makeup from face from makeup from food, I think that's two different.
Y'all just did that.
no, I just said that like
He made a
but-
reference.
right, or like but in the sense of comparing it to like enhancing something. Like if I don't,
And you said makeup should enhance a person, and I'm thinking like, how do a makeup enhance a person?
it enhanced the
Okay,
looks to a
that's
certain
what
degree.
you said. Okay, that's what you said earlier. So that's why I was trying to. I was confused because your response wasn't like that. It didn't sound like that to me. It sounded like you were agreeing. And I was like, wait, hold on. No, that's not what you said earlier. That we think it enhances our beauty, guys. They don't give. To be honest,
Who said that?
men don't.
Man, don't
They don't.
listen. And this is not
Unless
me.
I'm
I guess
coming into your pockets to get the $300 that I need for the makeup, then that's the problem. That's
makeup
whenever
was
it
first
becomes a
used for
problem.
the dead before it was used for alive.
That's true.
I rest my case.
But that don't mean I'm trying to look casket ready if I'm putting on a couple.
Right.
Sticks
I
and
just want to
latches.
just do a little
A little
something.
1-2, a little
But
salsa, you know.
if makeup was initially used for the dead, ain't everything after that is casket ready?
No, it's not.
I hope that my face looks more beat up than this.
No,
Okay.
Listen to what he said.
I
Please
get what
listen
it
to what he
We're
said.
not
Break it.
saying that you guys look dead when you put on one. That's not what we're saying.
No, I know that.
We're saying if the initial use for makeup was for dead people to enhance a dead person for a funeral, possibly.
So we can look more alive.
Everything after that is funeral ready, right?
Right.
Okay, well, the same clothes we get married in, and it's the same clothes we go in a casket in. So can we talk about it? And we're all preparing for weddings, and we're wearing the same clothes that we go get buried in. I don't
see. Maybe we should stop these ritualistic ideologies. Then. Maybe we should stop getting married. Then.
No,
if we don't know what the root is. You just said out your saying.
I know what the root of marriage is.
I'm gonna agree with her. I would say stop, but I don't think she should stop marriage. I think she should stop maybe the dress code.
I would be okay with wearing some tennis shoes. Okay, seriously.
I think the dress code what makes the symbolic. I think is the proper word. Correct me if I'm wrong. Somebody down in the comment. I think the dress code what makes it symbolic to
it is
to a funeral from a wedding from the beginning to the end.
Or this might be the whole ceremony. They both in churches for the most part, right? We're not going to be just putting it out there. It's more they both were like ceremonial things.
I've been saying you can just leave it at ceremonial.
Yeah, they both are like ceremonial things, and it's.
I think marriage.
I don't know. Some people look at funerals as a celebration instead of a ceremony.
A lot of religious people look at funerals as a celebration.
Celebration of life.
Yeah.
I don't disagree with that.
I am religious, but I don't think the funeral is very
celebratory. Yeah, no, not at all.
What?
No.
I think
it is.
I don't think you should cry at a funeral. I don't think you should be sad. I don't think. Now you're gonna catch because you hear me say this word a lot. Okay, so just bear with me. I think there's a proper word. I do, and I say this a lot. But people that cry and for suicides too, I'm gonna just add that up and up, but stuff like that, you're a tad bit selfish.
They're selfish
for crying.
But I don't think it's selfish
because
it's the you wanting that person there when you know
they clearly don't want to be there. This is suicide.
But outside of suicide, the fact that you know that this person's gone to a so-called better place, better or worse place, and it depends on how you think, whatever. But yet again, they went somewhere, and we're talking about we think we're here.
Can I just say this from my experience? I get what you're saying. I don't disagree, but I think from my experience, it's more so cry because of this person is no longer here and the memories hold weight at that time.
So since we're talking about funerals,
we get everybody down. Yeah, keep going.
Someone that was very close to me passed away. I wasn't upset about it. I think I was the only one who was actually happy about it. Hindsight.
Happy is crazy.
No, because hindsight. The person is a double amputee. Was diabetic. So they went through a lot of pain in their life. I was happy to see them at rest.
Okay, I can see that,
yeah.
I will be happy when certain people leave this earth for the simple fact that I know deep down in my heart, they believe in God the right way, so I know they're going to a better place. So I won't be mad and sad of missing them, but understand and respect that they're going to a better place. For people who didn't have a very good life here and expect me to sugarcoat it and say, hey, this person was nice when this person probably was a dick, as women use. I'm just using that as reference. I would rather be very blunt and truthful than to sugarcoat a funeral. And I know a funeral's going to hurt feelings. And I think that's one of the best places to hurt feelings, to hurry and get it over with.
I when I go, whenever that is, I want whoever I'm closest to, all them people that is finna show up to my funeral that I didn't really mess with and they didn't really mess with me, I'm going to request that person to say, she didn't like it. She really didn't mess with you, right? Why are you here? You didn't mess with her either. Why are you here?
You know what's crazy?
It's called show your respect.
I don't know if y'all listen to.
I don't want to show respect if you didn't respect me when I was here.
Did you listen to Dipset? No, you didn't listen to Dipset. You didn't listen to my track.
But I did listen to Dipset.
Joel Santana, he had this one line in the song. He said, "Don't feel sorry for me. Have a party for me."
My dad always said that.
Bitches, balloons, Bacardi, and weed. That's what he said. That's
Barney said one too. He said, when I die, smoke 2 for me.
But see, that's the part. Like, to me, it's more the memories overwhelm the feelings. Like, damn, my dog, no, you know.
That's why I tell people, you kind of my friend, you better smoke. If you don't smoke, you're gonna be upset that you came to my funeral. I am Kapaesh, Michael Spencer Lord. Everybody's gonna smoke,
except me.
But yet again, you understand that everybody's there.
I'm drinking though.
Everybody's there gonna blow.
I'm be one.
Also, how I'm going out, I'm not going out. We're not being in no church. You know what I'm saying?
I hate this conversation.
But I'm going out like Game of Thrones. Like, bro, y'all put him in the casket, y'all put him in the sun, y'all.
Oh, we ever?
Yeah, we have to go get some archery classes.
Yeah,
I'm with that because I want to be cremated.
Mm-hmm.
I am not holding no dead bodies around me, and that's because it's
no. You ain't gotta hold me around. Go ahead and light me in the blood. Put me in a weed. Smoke the crystal.
Smoke the crystal is crazy.
If y'all can see my facial expression right now, I am almost.
Your flabbers are gassing?
For the last 5 seconds, I almost stopped smoking weed.
I don't know. I never even thought about it. What to do with me?
Don't smoke me.
Hey, smoke me.
Don't puff on me. Don't know.
I might got burnt up for this one reason. Roll me in the blood.
No, I'm not gonna go to heaven and you got Jesus, whoever up there, Moses talking about. Hey, they talking about smoking you. You got to go back. What? Wait.
You gotta go back first.
Yeah. Cause you in rotation. No, I don't want none of that. I don't want none of that. As the old head said, I don't want none of that smoke. And I know I was gonna say it too many times. I want all the smoke. Not now. I quit.
Since we on this topic, man, what do y'all think happens after? Like, you think it's a life after death?
Yeah, I'm going to heaven.
Yeah, I'm going to heaven. It's in the Bible.
Yeah.
I don't disagree. I just don't know it for a fact.
See, I don't think it's a limbo, like a waiting period before everybody else come join the party.
I think the real coordination part for people that don't believe in that, think about that, is the fact that you get a second chance.
I think the only time you get reincarnated is when you didn't do your job when you was here.
I think.
Or when you didn't learn the lesson the first time.
No, I don't. I think it's none of those. I think you get a chance. You know what I'm saying? If you don't make it to heaven and you go to hell, before you go to hell, you get a chance to start all over as, I don't know, or you go spend eternal life in hell. Because, you know what I'm saying? It doesn't say in the Bible when we actually lose conscience of earth. But you do know once you're in heaven, earthly things does not matter to you. So I'm under the influence, and I know I need to get in my Bible, but yeah, you still remember everything all the way up until you pass them pearly gates. You remember everything. You know, like, hey, I did this. Because remember, they say you watch your beginning, you watch everything of your life.
7 minutes.
I didn't know that.
It's 7 minutes.
Damn.
The best memories play for 7 minutes.
The best memories?
Yep, play for 7 minutes.
So who decide what the best memories is?
The
brain.
That's crazy.
Right?
Mm-hmm.
As like what Jadakiss said, you know you deserve it if you die with your eyes open.
But my whole logic behind that is we never asked to be here. Nobody who's here, who's alive, who was born, had any say in being born or not. So maybe this first life is just.
But we don't know about the war that we involved ourselves in having.
That's true. That's true. Or maybe this is the war, the life that we live the first time. And maybe depending on our real heart and our real conscience, whether we do good or bad, is whether we be reincarnated or not.
This is supposed to be the effect of the devil
manipulating the world.
Wanted to be in God's image. So he cast the devil down to the earth to be amongst men, even though he made men in God's image. So hold on, wait a minute. Question.
Mm-hmm.
Now this one I really need y'all to think about. If God made us in his image,
Mm-hmm.
he cast the devil out because the devil didn't like how he looked upon us. So I mean, we was here before the war in heaven.
Maybe humans, because this obviously Earth.
Y'all ever thought about that?
Yeah, because it was made for us.
Remember, understand? Because in the Bible, they was looking at us. They was looking at us. They looked down upon us. We were little, whatever the heck, ants compared to them.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Walking around.
We were also God's favorite creation, which is funny. Maybe that's why
I wouldn't even say
that. No, that was one of the reasons why the devil got casted, because we was one of his favorites.
And the devil got jealous.
Yeah.
Wanted to take over.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. God booted him and the angels that was with him.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
And then they're here now with us making babies. Nephilim.
Aliens. Aliens.
You know?
So,
and then after they had the babies and stuff like that, you know, some of them got cast into the ocean. Some of them just went straight to.
There goes her mermaid theory.
There
I knew it was coming.
You see that? You saw it.
I mean, it might be truth to that. I mean, I can see it.
Well, mermaids is true if they definitely keeping certain people in caves, and these caves are so-called kept underwater. There you go.
No, I believe anything can be true.
I don't believe one thing cannot be true. There's definitely 100% cannot ever be alien.
I don't think that's true.
No, not in the sense that they tell us.
I don't think that's true. And let me see.
I feel like octopuses are aliens.
Let me see, because
people eat octopus. So you say we eat aliens?
Disgusting, gross. Ugh.
Yeah, because think about it. Anything that can touch you with the tentacle and feel and know exactly what you are, that has brains in every tentacle on their body, has to be an alien.
That voodoo and Jamaicans are aliens.
You say what?
Voodoo, that means Jamaicans are aliens.
Voodoo is done everywhere though.
So you know we have to
do. It's not.
Yes, it is.
No.
And it's
not done in Jamaica.
It's definitely done in Jamaica. Voodoo.
It's done in Jamaica.
Voodoo is what? Ritual medicine, natural medicine that can enhance and take over the body, just like doing a drug. Right? So
actually, that's if you look at the root word of medicine or pharmacy, it comes from like voodoo. It's called pharmakeia, something like that. It's originally meant like take over your
that's
soul.
why I never understood how Jamaicans, and when you say voodoo, they get so it's not our fault that y'all got a bad day. It's not our fault that y'all can't take the time to tell somebody that, hey, this is medicine, natural leaves and herbs and stuff in the forest, in Jamaica forest, that y'all use, and y'all manipulate it, and yes, some can treat people's heads. Yeah, there are all types of medicine that can do everything for the body on this planet. Right? So when you look at that, and then you go back to like what I was just asking y'all earlier in the beginning, you know what I'm saying? We talked about seasoning. Like, dang, who made the first seasoning? She said biblical. That's really what got us down this rabbit hole. We seasoning. That means Adam and Eve had high blood pressure. Hey, y'all trip off of stuff like that when y'all think like, damn, I would never really thought about some shit like that. Man, they could have. You know what I'm saying? I always say stuff is in the genes. But I guess my next follow-up question to that, this is why I say before we went live, I always have a follow-up question. Follow-up questions are very important. If that's not true, the beginning with that war than was the beginning. Because we understand the Big Bang in the beginning, but
You understand what?
Big Bang,
I think that the Big Bang contradicts Bible.
no, it does not, technically.
Yeah, man, Big Bang is nothing turning to something.
And that's how fast they said God created things.
No, God took 7 days. 7 days. Each day, the first 6 days he made something. The last day he rested, which is his Sabbath day. That's supposed to be the church day.
Saturday, not Sunday.
Exactly.
Okay, so you need to find out. You need to go look up how long it took the Big Bang to actually start and finish. It wasn't like that.
I don't know. Who knows, man? Who knows? I'm not familiar. See, that's something we would have to call Money, because that's his expertise.
Who?
Money.
Doc.
Money.
Doc.
Doc too?
Because Doc is number person.
But Money's in Big Bang expert. I don't want to put his religion or nothing out there, because it's not for me, but he's a Big Bang expert.
Okay. Well, okay.
So next time we definitely have to bring it up. But just from what I learned, Big Bang contradicts. Those are two different things. Big Bang.
Ladies and gentlemen, we're gonna turn this page into brands. What type of brand are you buying for your man? Here we go with the risk brand.
No, she asked, what's money religion? He's atheist. Not necessarily Scientology, but atheist for sure.
Doc is an atheist, but has Christian ways.
And who's this? Ain't Money the same? Low key.
But Doc is still open to talk because they had a group chat. If I can, that's a long. They had a bunch of Christian talks in the group chat. A bunch. Money has been part of a lot of Christian talks in the group chat. So that be popular.
I can imagine atheists in just the conversation.
May I bring it up? It goes back to what we was talking about. I don't know when we talk about, but yeah, that I could have sworn I could have said like two religions can't really get along together.
But they can.
It's like politics.
They cannot.
They can though.
I believe they can.
I think politics do not. I think that people. Okay, I guess not.
Exactly.
Actually.
Yeah.
Now that I'm thinking about it,
that's why I
have to take it to experience, right? I am very conservative. I have Christian value. I believe in a lot of the things that the Bible says. Okay, I've dealt with people who did not technically have the same idea of me. Where are they at now?
You tell us.
Listen, like you just said, I get what y'all saying, but just from my experience, I think two people who have different religions can coexist in the same space. I think they just have to be open-minded enough to understand that it's just a conversation.
And
if you believe that, you can't change my point. It's just a conversation. Because I'm gonna believe what I want to believe.
And point of view, if you're being like that.
Okay, but if we're being technical, you still aren't going to agree. At some point, something is going to come up in the dynamic, and it's going to cause a rift.
And you're right. And guess what?
And where are they going to be?
No. I'm going. It's how you communicate through that rift that makes
true.
It work.
That's true. And my example is me and Money. We had a debate. It was about the same thing we're talking about now. We stopped talking for a year.
No, communication is crazy.
We stopped talking for a year.
It happens for less sometimes.
And it was all on me. I'm like, I'm not talking to this atheist retarded person. And he probably was thinking the same.
I'm not talking to this Bible humping retard. That probably was the thought. But hey.
But as long as we can agree to disagree on that, it won't affect, like, it's no feelings involved. Like, we can debate it right now. Kapaesh, no, I'm a flat earther. I'm too crazy. Flat earther. We can debate that right now. I'm too crazy.
Okay.
You feel me?
Now, I heard everybody, but I had to break it down like this. Okay. A Muslim with the atheist is a prime example. Now, I got to put it like
Can
this.
you
And
say
it's,
Christian
no,
and atheist?
I want to do it like this because I want to put emphasis on why I chose these two the way I chose these two. And I'm choosing a male Muslim with a female atheist. Mm-hmm. Why? Because for one, it's against Muslim law for anybody to persuade or convict a Muslim out of that law, out of their Muslim. And the consequences of that is death. Okay? Okay. So, under them statutes, and yes, those statutes unfortunately actually fits under the Christian, under the Old Testament and the Catholic books too. You're not supposed to let a person from another religion persuade you out of your own religion. In that case, it procures to death. So, if a person is a true standing believer, he's not going to be able to coexist his values with somebody that disagrees with their values. Because yet again, Quran alone contradicts everything that's in the Bible. The Catholic does rituals that is against the Christian values, and so on and so on and so on. So that's why to look at those religions and say, can we two get along? No.
But that's the same with political, though. If it's
political, you can do something called shut the fuck up and I'm not going to talk again about that subject. And y'all can make an amends in that category.
That doesn't work, though.
I ain't changing that to me. But yet again, you can actually do that. Because to be, okay, a conservative Republican and a conservative Democrat can technically get along. I'm just going to keep it real. Why? Because they both have conservative values. Just one leans this way, one leans that way. One don't mind the baby getting killed. One say, hey, I'm killing them every Tuesday. I just bluntly said it, you know what I'm saying? Now more that I'm looking more of me being more of an independent person, I can actually hit stab. I can stab at both person and not feel guilty.
But see that's, and I always say the same thing when we debate was politics or religion. Maybe we should, when I say we, I mean like all us normal everyday people, we should just jump ship. We should just abandon everything we've been taught. Because even how he's saying it, like a Muslim and an atheist technically can't get along, but for the sake of the future, they should be able to, right?
So you try to, so what you said is to get rid of all religions so everybody get along.
In a sense,
like it's still
in
not
a sense,
get along.
In a sense, like we should understand, like we all.
He's wiping away moral values.
No, I don't want to wipe away the moral part of it, but we have to use our everyday experiences to determine the morality of it, the moral of it. I understand we attach to these holy books, whether you're Christian, Muslim, Jewish, whatever holy book you read. I understand we attach to it. But for the most part, we attach to it because that's how we've been programmed. Like, that's how.
Oh, there goes that P word. He was going to try to say it in a different, nicer form because it's the same damn thing.
I'm just saying.
I get it. But at the same time, then there's going to be something else to argue about.
Yeah.
But that'll be one less. That to me, that's one of the most detrimental things. When we grow up, we only go to church. We go to church on Sundays. Why? Because that's what grandma did. Who taught grandma? Probably her grandma.
Yeah, but in rural areas, seem like can't believe this, but in rural areas that have that Christian value, you have less violence.
So do.
You have a higher graduation rate.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that might be true. I'm not denying that.
Okay. You unfortunately cannot say that in the Muslim community. You do not have a high graduation rate. Even though they're like, oh, we're smart. But yet again, y'all have the right to incest y'all peoples. So therefore, y'all subconscious of growing of knowledge would never grow. Why? Because y'all doing the moral thing that makes the brain don't grow, reproduce. You don't grow because you're keeping the what? Same genes intact.
Keeping it in the family.
Right. I mean, we straight Arkansas up in here. Sorry, Arkansas.
Alabama?
But just sorry.
I just feel we as humans, we need to just come up with our own plan to thrive in society.
I think we need to knock out other religions' influence. I think we need to knock out foreign influence in America. I think we need to be recolonized.
I don't disagree.
And unfortunately, Black people need to understand colonize does not mean slavery. Okay.
It's crazy you got to say that, right?
Yes, you 100% definitely got to say that when you use colonize. Colonize to a Black person means handcuffs, chains, and a jail cell, hung from a tree. I don't know how they got all of that from colonize.
But colonize means colony, like as in one.
To colonize,
colony
together,
right?
is what you're saying, yes.
Colonize is
but colonizing is to make a group of people come under one belief.
Okay, well, honestly, I feel like if it was, I would say no laws, but I'm not going to say that. I'm going to say no religion, no politics.
Savage.
What are the two things we're always told we're not supposed to talk about? Religion and politics.
You want to know why? Because it causes a divide.
Conflict. It's like Monopoly, a game of Monopoly.
But like, listen, if you would just take that out of the
those
equation,
are the two most strongest things. Nice. Those are the strongest things.
Why do people want to be in charge?
But that's not the problem. Is not the people that want to be in charge. It's the people like us that just allow them to be in charge. Yes, Mr. Rich person I've never met. Tell me how to live my life.
I barely exist. Let me tell you about this. Like,
no, for real.
I'm here. I exist. Other than that, I really don't exist.
How? Make that make sense, please.
Okay, I don't vote. I don't care. I don't pay my taxes. I don't care. I rarely go to the hospital. I don't care. But like, if it's an emergency need, yeah, I'm going, once every 5 years, going, But like, other than that, I don't exist. Paperwork, you might see me. Other than that,
I mean, I get what you're saying, but
thank you.
You got a social security number. You exist.
You exist.
You got a social
I got a number, but like,
you exist.
You exist.
You pay
how
taxes.
rare is it that they pay attention to that number?
You pay taxes.
We wouldn't know the depths of it because we the poor people.
You pay taxes. You pay your 8% to the federal taxes. Your taxes do something. You account for something. Now, yes, you don't vote, so your opinion. You see the difference? Your opinion doesn't matter when it comes to the
tax exempt. That box right there. You check that. You still pay 8%.
Yes.
Well, let me
because when you go buy something at a store, you pay taxes.
Here,
so therefore, you pay into a company. That company pays taxes into the city with their revenue. So you invested in that. It may be the lowest investment of all, but that's economical movement. Okay.
Let me ask y'all something. Yes. So we said that. Hold on. You said religion and politics are the two most powerful things.
Yeah.
I don't disagree. I agree with you, but does one go with the other?
Yes.
It should.
So I want to hear what you said real quick.
I said take them both out the equation. Everybody equals peace.
I wouldn't necessarily say that.
I say everybody equals madness.
It would be madness, but
have you seen The Purge?
In theory, it could be peaceful, but
have you seen The Purge?
Man, people gonna panic.
Like if it was how it needed to be in the beginning, where we just talk to one power like God, then it would be nice. It would be peaceful.
Remember when?
But then see, God told Adam, to not touch the fruit, and then Eve's dumb went to go eat the fruit.
Wait a minute, before y'all jump that gun. That gun
Because I sure was going to say something, and it was going to be real controversial.
Before y'all jump that gun right there.
Look, I was in it.
Go back. Stay on that topic.
I'm going to finish it. Don't worry.
Go back to what I asked y'all about the war in heaven first before we get into.
You said, were we here first?
Satan wanted to be empowered.
So that would mean he was down here. He was a snake. There we go. There's the answer to the question. He had already fallen. He was a snake on the tree, right? That's what they said.
But in the Bible, it wasn't a snake. It wasn't
a serpent.
Serpent, whatever.
So it wasn't a snake.
My point is this, though. God told Adam not to eat from the tree
of knowledge.
God said, hold on.
Of good and evil.
Yes, God said, okay. Adam, you lead this woman. I'm going to give you a helper. You have to lead her.
Did Adam let her know any of this?
Y'all know y'all can actually look up right now. And that's why I'm hoping that we do this. What fruit actually give you knowledge?
I don't know of anything.
I know you don't know. But guess what? When you find out what fruit.
Hold on. Can I be like a Democrat for a minute? Is it watermelon?
Almost.
Or grape?
I almost wish I had my glasses on so I can toss it.
Because I know it ain't no apple.
Who knows? I don't know.
Can we get Gemini to say it for us? Speak it out for us? Please, maybe? No?
My phone really working here.
I got
Gemini, because
why are you there for, sir?
I got you. Come on, Jimmy. Where you at?
That's a good question. What fruit?
It said an apple on there, so I don't know.
Just the apple?
That's what it said on there.
Like, look at the devil.
Gemini, what is the knowledge of what is the fruit of knowledge?
Of good and evil.
Yeah, that's the one in the Bible story. Consuming the fruit of that tree was what led to Adam and Eve learning about good and evil and getting kicked out of the Garden of Eden. It's often just called the forbidden fruit, but it's not actually specified what kind of fruit it was. People just tend
and then ask it.
Yeah, so people just tend to think of it as
gives human knowledge, helps the brain.
Orange.
Well, in the story, it wasn't just any knowledge.
Stop.
It was a specific.
I don't care about the story. I want to know factually, scientifically, as a doctor, subscribing me a fruit that's going to help me think and help my knowledge. What would you subscribe to me?
Ah, I see. You're looking for facts about fruits that can be good for brain health. Well, things like berries, blueberries especially, are packed with antioxidants that might help protect brain cells. You could also think about avocados. They have healthy fats that support blood flow, which is key for keeping your brain active. But I'm not a medical doctor, so I can't actually prescribe anything. It's always good to chat with a doctor or nutritionist about the best foods for your specific needs. They can give you advice tailored to you.
Okay, so they done got Jimmy old smart to where he's not gonna answer it the way.
Blueberries, avocado,
blueberries and
oranges.
Avocado. That's what your thing's saying too?
Yeah, it's oranges. I knew that. Pomegranate. Okay. So
Pomegranate. Go into the definition of pomegranate.
What do I need to go into the definition? Hold on.
Please.
The benefits, they protect the brain from free radical damage. The brain is highly susceptible.
Hold on. You caught that, didn't you?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. That's all. I'm done.
Okay, so back to what I was saying.
So you're saying pomegranates.
We need to have pomegranates.
Free radical thinking. If the devil want to persuade us to not to go to heaven, How you think they're gonna persuade? And it ain't hard with this today's technology.
Oh, of course.
Okay.
Okay, so God told Adam
And Eve, not to eat a pomegranate.
not to eat the apple pomegranate. And it was his responsibility not to touch the tree of knowledge. Eve said somebody was in her ear, thought the grass was greener on the other side. So she took the apple and ate it. And then gave it to Adam and said, here, eat this. Adam is the leader, so he should have told her to put down, for one. God put him in charge, not Eve. And he should have never touched that damn pomegranate apple. And when I get to heaven, I'm going to slap her.
When you get to heaven, you ain't gonna have no knowledge of earthly wants and needs.
I mean, but you know what? We can listen. So when God made Adam, was Adam a full-grown man?
Yes. That's what it sounds like. I mean, maybe not a full grown, but he was the keeper of the garden.
I like how she said that one.
So no, maybe not.
Don't nobody know that.
But we don't know. He had to have been old enough to
Unless you
keep a
look
garden.
Well, how long was he alive? Adam and Eve was alive for like hundreds of years,
right? But
like
as far
300
as
years.
as far as what we know through the Bible,
Hold
it
on,
says
okay,
he
hold
made
on.
him from the dust.
True.
The dark.
How long was Adam and Eve alive?
According to the Bible, Adam lived to be 930 years old. It doesn't say specifically how long Eve lived, but the implication is that she had a similarly long life.
Oh, they had to suffer.
930 years, and we're only on year 2000.
That
Calendar.
was
that was before Christ.
Yeah, that was before.
88.
Yeah.
But even in the Bible, it said because after Satan had failed,
really on?
We don't know.
It said after Satan had failed and they taught us all the bad things, God cut our lives. He said 100 is because everybody used to live to 900 and 800. Even Noah and his father and his father's father was lived that old. But after that,
their years could have been calculated different to our years now.
That might be true.
Also, with who was it? Sarah and her husband. Who was that? Moses? Joseph? No, it was Moses. I want to say Moses and Sarah. They had kids up until they died.
You see, women are coming back to be more fertile in their later years. These times.
There's a lot, records of women having.
There's actually
51s and 52s
record
and
of
60s.
older women having more kids than younger women at this current moment. I just seen it yesterday.
Yeah, I ain't seen that, but you know.
So what they putting in the water that our teaching them did get that we not getting?
Right.
Maybe it ain't what's in the water. It's probably what's in the food or the medicine.
I mean, back then, bad eating, good life or bad eating. Nowadays, it's bad life but still healthy eating. You see how everything kind of switched.
So what you're saying it is now? You're saying it's bad life, good eating?
Bad
now?
food.
Yeah,
It's
bad
bad
life,
everything.
good eating. Back then, it was good eating. No, it was good life, bad eating. Now
We're not
it's-
eating good though. We don't know what the hell kind of preservatives they're putting in our food.
But and
We're not eating good. There's more chemicals
the
in our food
obese
now than there
life
was.
is not as equivalent as it was in the early 2000s.
And this is why we were
90s.
told to teach a man how to fish, so he'll never go hungry.
Well, I know
Which
how to
means that
fish.
you can till the land,
Pick your
grow
own food.
own food.
Yeah.
And that's how
Get
it
some
was supposed
chicken.
to go.
Girl, as long as there are
Pluck them
TikToks and a
bitches.
McDonald's and some French fries,
Yeah, unfortunately now, yeah.
the world will never starve. I was just having a rant with somebody I can't really think it is, and I was ranting about the homeless, and people were like, "Oh, we gotta clean up the homeless and stuff like that."
It was
And
me.
I was like,
They live better than them.
Well, we had a
"Thank
conversation.
you." They're you know what I'm saying? Now I know people will argue, well, in my state, in this state, and that state, and that state. I'm like, okay, cool. You might be awfully true. But if you go to a homeless person and you can ask them to pull out a cell phone, $2 and a sandwich and some drugs,
They can make it happen.
I'm talking about on the spot. Don't gonna make it happen. No, you stay right here. Show me a cell phone. They be like, Obama, show me $2. I got 8 quarters. Show me a sandwich. I showed you what this person just gave me, even though I don't want to eat it.
The fact of the matter is,
and I show you some drugs.
But the fact of the matter of when it comes to that, you gotta want to help yourself. Can't expect other people to help you. And a lot of people are too not
so
willing
all
to help
that.
themselves.
So I'm saying that to let y'all know that I always talking about getting homeless off the streets is a scam.
It's propaganda.
Scam.
It's propaganda.
Scam. Because I don't know.
You know what we could do?
I'm gonna say I haven't been here that long on this earth, but damn, I've seen a lot of people go homeless to in the crib, to back to homeless to in the crib, and I'm saying the ones that stay homeless.
Can I ask y'all something?
Go ahead.
This is a little bit off topic, but kind of is. So, y'all believe in the Bible?
Yes.
Yes.
So y'all believe God made this earth for us?
Yes.
So do y'all think in the Adam and Eve days, technology was better than it is now?
No.
Or do you think it was worse? If God made it for us,
I think better because it was naturally resourced.
I
It wasn't about
there
$1.
was technology back then.
So you think they was
had
living in
tools.
huts and shit?
Yeah.
Thank you.
Sorry.
There was technology.
I'm
There
sorry.
was no technology.
So you think?
Technology
So you think?
came
Pyramids?
with men.
Pyramids.
Hold on. So y'all think Moses, who parted the
Those were
red?
made.
Y'all think Moses, who parted the Red Sea, parted the sea and went and lived under a tree?
You said a hut.
Or a
I'm
hut, a
asking.
tree? I think the technology was greater. I think what we have now is just recycled.
It's less.
We're 10 years behind, though. They have higher technology.
They had
We
natural,
are 10 years behind.
Yo, you're a conspiracy theory, right? Conspiracy theory, this one. They say fireplaces weren't used for fireplaces. That was used for electric to light up your house. Now you go down that rabbit hole and you come back with me and find out what you see. And when you feel like, how long was the fireplace? The fireplace goes so far back.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, then.
That's still a hut. It's a fireplace in a hut.
It is.
No.
Yes, it
So
was.
y'all think we
Pyramids are huts?
Y'all think we were cavemen?
Those are man-made.
Y'all think we were cavemen?
Pause. And not even
Stop.
man-made.
Stop.
I'm going to say
Stop.
Nephilim made.
How y'all gonna say man-made and man don't even know how a pyramid was made?
Nephilim made it.
The giants.
Yep.
Those are in the Bible too.
Man, if we ask this thing right here, it's gonna tell it. It's gonna tell that man.
It's gonna tell you what you want it to tell.
It's gonna say man do not know how pyramids were made. I got a special that I watched that a lady and a dude finally figured it out themselves. Had to really sit there because he had to look at the pyramid from a different angle than everybody else to make it really make sense. And the only other person that ever described the pyramid that made it half-ass made sense was Eddie Griffin, a comedian. Like technology.
I'm gonna say this. Speaking about the pyramids, like I don't know how they were made. We can speculate all day, but it's 3 pyramids that line up with 3 stars. That's type of technology we like. Ain't no way they.
Okay, so maybe say technology, our definition of technology, and their definition of technology are 2 different things.
Not if we branded it, because they're in the past.
But it's still different. Our technology, cell phones, computers, cranes, things like that. Their technology may have been different back then.
Our technology.
So I don't know what their
motorized,
technology. Yeah, I
and
don't.
their technology was physical strength.
But what I'm
and
saying
ability
is,
and capability.
No,
listen, what I'm
that's
saying is
not.
this.
No.
What I'm saying is this: the things that we have to make this iPhone was around since the beginning.
I don't think so.
How? And what has grown from the earth that changed? Because that's nothing but lithium and rocks and shit, right?
Okay, that's true.
You gotta that's you gotta think
That is
about
true. But I don't think we were that savvy yet.
So you saying they were dumb?
No.
You have to.
And these are the people that God made. These are the people
God made us all. So I mean,
right, but these are
crazy.
first Adam.
But think about,
he was so cold he made Eve from Adam rib.
Absolutely.
So you don't think he gave them a wonderful work and gave them the proper?
You're not thinking about. Let me say it like this. Y'all gotta understand, this earth once upon a time got so corrupted that God had to reboot it.
Yeah, I understand that.
You understand that?
Yeah, that's why there was a flood.
Okay. If God Almighty had to flood to get rid of some things,
I don't think it was technology though.
It probably wasn't, but it was probably what
the Bible was written on stone. You're telling me that I'm supposed to believe that there was technology like this back then when the Bible was written on stone?
The Ten Commandments was written.
The Bible wasn't written on stone.
That's what I mean. Like, there's too much stuff that's been written on stone.
Written on walls.
Walls, stone.
If we had technology, don't you think there would have been a different way to import the damn message?
How, when there was a reboot?
If they had better, it could have been on that damn boat with all the damn animals.
That was the only thing that was on that thing was animals.
But I'm saying though, even if look at it like this.
It was humans on the boat too.
Who?
It was Noah and his family was on the boat.
Only.
But his whole family, brothers, sisters. But listen.
Only.
But listen though.
Hold on. No, you can't go past that. No. Because
no, it was Noah and his family. So that means his father, his wife,
kids, they had sex with each other to repopulate. Ancestry.
There was other families on the boat.
You asked your Gemini.
I ain't got Gemini, I got Siri.
On God, ask Siri.
I can't.
Yes, you can.
No, it was only Noah family because it was only Noah family. Because,
Wi-Fi. Here you go. Hold on.
It was only Noah family because God thought that was a pure bloodline, and it probably wasn't pure. But, who knows? I'm just saying. I think they had good technology back then. I don't know. They don't make sense.
Okay.
We asked them.
Can we hear it?
It was no.
Why?
Sorry, you can't because it's not going to speak.
What did it say?
Noah's wife.
What the other people?
Hold on. I'm about to get to the point.
Just get to the point.
Noah's 3 sons and the 3 wives of his sons.
Nobody else was on the boat. Like I said.
Ham, Shem, and I can't think of the third one. I want to say Jacob.
Yo. They all repopulated the earth. To them, that was only on a boat. So you have to actually, you don't have to, but you really gotta.
Incest babies?
Huh? What?
If you believe the Bible, that's
what you say?
Incest babies. She said, so we all basically was incest babies. Like we only come from those 3 or 4 bloodlines.
Yeah.
Hopefully we got one of the other, wives, sons,
But that's
maybe back then our blood was so pure that that's how God intended for us to start off. Who knows?
We wasn't corrupted. We wasn't.
We was corrupted after with the ark. That's why there was a flood. They was corrupted already.
I'm talking about before then. Before Adam and Eve did what you call it, since they was first, and Adam and Eve wasn't on the earth alone.
So they probably wasn't
The
even
angels
first.
used to come down and visit and all of that.
So yeah, you know what I'm saying? They weren't alone. So they had to be chilling.
God used to come down and visit in human form, all of that. But they wiped our memory from it. Well, they wiped their memory of all of that.
They just erase history basically. Because the winners decide history.
That's like saying that the Noah didn't happen for real. That was a fake.
Who knows? I'm just saying.
Who knows? Dog, on the tallest mountain on the planet, they got stuff from the sea.
Yeah, I know. I mean, you
How
know,
does the sea get? Okay, then. Like, come on, man. Like,
but I'm saying they can read. If it's 4 of us in the room, if I kill everybody, I can tell any story I want to.
You just said that on TV, so no.
I'm just saying. I can tell any story I want to about, Kapaesh, horrible person. I had to get him out of here. You know? Crystal, horrible person. Had to get her out of here. Saw her hurting the dog, so I had to get her out of here. You know, I can just make up any story. And the people that's come after us gonna be like, oh.
There's that propaganda you'd be talking about.
True.
That's what
That's
you're
true.
saying.
That is definitely true. Anything can be propaganda, even if it really matters to us. I am a conspiracy theorist. I definitely don't believe we were cavemen. Don't believe in ice age.
I don't think I came from the whatever the fuck mountains. I can't even say it because that shit annoys it annoys my soul. That's why I can't even.
I don't believe that about Caucasians either. I swear I don't.
ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, this has been one hell of a show.
What? That is the wrong word to use.
And with that, good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Anytime that you're watching this, I appreciate, and we all appreciate that. And with that, we all gonna say,
Good night, Kapaesh.
This motherfucker is locked.
Talking, I'm in love, baby.